What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Cleveland Pulse. I'm sitting here going over my second potential draft prospect that the Cleveland Browns and Andrew Berry could be dialed in, could have circled on their big board. I think this is another real possibility. Like I said in the previous video, I think Christian Barmore, who's the first guy I did a mini review on, we're just keeping these reviews short, less than 5 minutes, just to get the everyday Browns fan up to date and acquainted with who we might pick. The 6 people we're talking about aren't going to be 100% guarantee, obviously, especially with trades and being able to move and being flexible in the draft. But these are just some potential people that me and Justin see on the big board. And who we're going to be talking about today is none other than Azeez Ojulari. I'm sure if you've been following the draft, you've heard his name thrown around. The edge rusher, defensive end from Georgia. A redshirt sophomore, 6'2", 249 pounds. I think I saw him listed at 240 somewhere else, in between 240 and 250, but another massive kid. Just a great redshirt sophomore season. All SEC honors, similar to Barmore. Led Georgia defense with 12.5 tackles for loss, with 31 total tackles on the year. And he was tied 8th in FBS with 8.5 sacks. 8th. So that's pretty stellar numbers. He had 4 forced fumbles as well. So not a guy, not someone who's just getting sacks, but obviously he's getting to the quarterback and he's making stuff happen. We're going to move over to some of his highlights, similarly how I did with Mr. Barmore, but just another unbelievable prospect I think the Browns, could have on their hands here. His body movement's crazy. His flexibility is nuts, and how he could get around blocks. You see him circled here, making a Myles Garrett-like play. Gets in the backfield on a crazy move, strip sack, and recovers. Now, the Ojulari pick, it's not going to be controversial because he's a stud. But he's not going to start. That's just really the truth of the matter. He's going to be a rotational player. He's going to sit behind Clowney, and he's going to sit behind Myles Garrett, which, if you're him, you can't ask for a whole lot more. But, there's another forced fumble. He's crazy off the edge. He makes Myles Garrett – he was making Myles Garrett-type plays last year in college football. So I really think that the Ojulari hype is going to be based off of longevity for this team. I think that's – this seems like an Andrew Berry type of pick, honestly, because people don't really Browns fans know it, but people around the league might not know this. The Browns are a Super Bowl caliber roster. There's no other way to put it, before the first round draft pick. So we're a Super Bowl caliber team, and then we have a first round draft pick. Beauty of both worlds there for the Cleveland Browns, and especially Andrew Berry, who's done a tremendous job. Me and Justin could not give him any higher praise than what we do. But if he could sit under Myles Garrett and, Jadeveon Clowney and, pick up spots when those guys are winded, and even be, a fail-safe if Jadeveon Clowney, his injury-prone history, could be a problem. It always is something you have to look out for. So I think Azeez Ojulari is a real possibility here for the Cleveland Browns at number 26. But that's number 2 for me. Number 3 is going to be, the optimistic situation. So be on the lookout for that. And throw a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.